For today's video, I'm going to be creating a full makeup look with products that are all under $35 total. So these are like drugstore makeup items that when I add up the total, it's only like around $35. Over here you can kind of see the products that I have. And this does not include tools, so I'm still going to be using some tools and stuff. And I tried to make them like pretty good products that I've heard good things on. And just like I tried to switch up the brands to make it a little more interesting. So this is very affordable for makeup, but I really wanted it to be good makeup too. But some of them I haven't tried out yet, actually a lot of them. But I've heard some reviews on some of them, so let's just get into this video. I'm going to take off any makeup that I already have on, and then I'm going to apply it and stuff. Okay, so all of my makeup is off. And for like a primer or something, I suggest just using like whatever moisturizer you have. You might not even need to use it at all, but I'm just using this Clinique Moisture Surge. Probably just be using my beauty blender for blending out a lot of the face products, just because I like the flower blender, but I want to do something that I'm really used to using so it doesn't affect anything about the product. I'm going to start out with foundation. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is in the shade Buff Bisque. As you guys have probably noticed, I think, if you watched any of my other videos, I already have this foundation, so I didn't need to buy it or anything. I really like this and I highly suggest it. It's like $5, I think. And when you're buying this makeup, I suggest going to Target because it is a lot cheaper, and that's how I can fit it in under this budget. So definitely go to Target. I was at CVS and I was checking out prices, and I was like comparing them to what I already knew, because I kind of remembered the prices of some of the products I was looking for. And when I saw them, they were like some like $1.30 more. So I'm just putting it on the back of my hand and then apply it with my beauty blender. So a great dupe for the beauty blender, since it is so expensive. I don't understand, it's a sponge, but it works very well to apply makeup. But a good dupe for it, I would suggest the Flower blender. I find that it works similar, like the feeling is similar to the actual beauty blender, which I've also heard that the Morphe one is really good. I think that one was like a little cheaper than the Flower one though. Like the Flower blender was like $8 or something. So like it's still a lot cheaper than the actual beauty blender, but like I think that the Morphe one might be cheaper. I might be wrong. I like the look of the Morphe one. I want to try that one out because I like the shape better. I don't know how much I like the shape of the Flower one. So of course I already like this foundation. It's one of the best drugstore foundations in my opinion, and it's a lot cheaper. And it's a lot cheaper than most of them. For concealer, this is by e.l.f., which if you don't know what e.l.f. is for some reason, e.l.f. is also a lower priced company like Wet n Wild. And so this concealer was like $3, I think. And it's the HD Lifting Concealer. I'm excited for this. Originally, I picked a different one. It was like the Perfect Blend Concealer or something. And I don't know. I was gonna get it, but then I saw this and it seemed so much better. Like the coverage from the other one didn't seem too great, and why I was gonna get the other one, it was like $1 and something, I don't know. And this one was a little more expensive. The packaging's better in this one. I'm hoping it will be better, but I had like some cuts for something else, so I was able to get it. There was not a very good shade range at all for this concealer. That's like the biggest problem with this so far. I got to shade Fair and I was questioning getting light, but I questioned getting light, but I'm glad I got Fair because the light wasn't that light. I think the light would be more like my skin tone, which makes sense. I just think they need to work on that, but like it's still really affordable. So if you can use one of these shades, you're looking for a cheap concealer, this might be for you. I feel like it's like burning when I like leave it on for too long, which this happens with like another one of my drugstore concealers, but I just think that I feel like I just need to blend it faster sometimes. Like when I'm talking, it makes it so much slower. Okay, I'm gonna set it right away. So I'm afraid it's creasing. For the setting powder, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte. I got like a lighter shade. This is what it looks like. It kind of has an imprint on it. And I got Rimmel. I really wanted to switch up the brands, and I think I've heard good things about this. I remember this was like really popular or something at one point. I'm just going to use this fluffy CoverGirl brush. I'm using some drugstore brushes because I think that would be good for this video. So far it feels pretty soft. It has a little scent to it. What the? I think that there was like glitter or something on this brush. I got like specks of glitter on me. Yep, this is definitely matte. Okay. Okay. We're gonna use this Emax design brush, so still drugstore. So not all the glitter is going away, but that's okay. I'm just gonna get a little more and like apply it under my eyes and stuff. So far, I think that this is a good product. All these products aren't that expensive, so that's really good. Now I'm just gonna move on to my brows. So for the brow product, I picked out a brow gel by Essence. But when I went to Target to pick it up, I looked at it and it was super light. They only had like one shade in the gel and the pencil. And it all said 04 blonde, and not really that blonde. So we have a blonde brow pencil. The pencil was way better than the brow gel. The brow gel was not my shade. So I got this, and luckily it was cheaper, so that gave me a little more wiggle room, I guess. So I was able to get the other e.l.f. concealer, so I'm happy about that. I normally don't use pencils, which I kind of want to. I really like it has a little combing brush for your eyebrows on the other end. Well, it's not on the other end. It's actually on the cap, but it's convenient. I'm going to show you, I'm going to zoom you guys in, and I'm going to show you the difference between my eyebrows, and then I'm going to brush them out. So as you can see, there's just like some patches where my eyebrows don't have, well, there's no hair there. So overall, I think that this is a good brow product, and I'm definitely gonna keep using it or try it again and stuff. So for bronzer and blush, I actually got it in a duo. This is by e.l.f. It's like their contouring duo. This is in the shade Fiji. We got a, oh my gosh, you can see my setup. Okay, we got a blush and we got our bronzer. For like bronzer and blush, I like to use this brush by Emax Design. It came in the kit, like the set that I have. So there is a little fallout, which it's good because there's probably some pigment there. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Why doesn't that blend? So definitely right away you can see the pigment, but I feel like it kind of just stopped this one area and it won't blend. My thoughts right now is that there is a lot of pigment, and I kind of want to just blend some of it out because it's a little intense for me. Now time to see how pigmented the blush is. I'll definitely be light-handed with the blush. My lighting just bad or something, because when I look in the mirror I look normal. And then when I look on like the viewfinder of the camera, I just have a ton of blush on. If you do use this product, be very light-handed for everything. And this little, for highlighter, I really wanted to find the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, but I couldn't find it anywhere. They didn't sell it at Target. Like not even online. I couldn't find it at just anywhere I went. They didn't have it like CVS or anything. So we don't have that right now. I don't actually have any highlighter, which I love highlighter. So I'm going to have to take a look at my other highlighters. So the Mega Glow highlighters, I've heard so much about, that they're so good, and they're by Wet n Wild, and I really wanted to find them, but I couldn't find them. So I don't have a highlighter for this video right now. A good drugstore highlighter that I have is this Physicians Formula